So, that was my intro to my channel because you guys have been waiting patiently for a long time for Batman. And here it is on 4K. Yay, finally. I finally did my job and I'm going to do the review. Welcome to Lifelong Guru Guy. This is my second review. This is my first review of a 4K movie. So here we go. We are going to take a look at the Blu-ray versus the 4K version of Batman from 1989. So I'm going to tell you how I did this. I referenced actually 12 different scenes from the movie, and I did a still photo, and I compared those images from the Blu-ray over to the 4K. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down and tell you the scene, and then after I get through all the scenes, I will tell you which one won, why I thought it won, as far as won, like which image was better, and then give you my overall opinion, and then you get to see the actual stills at the end of the video on my part 2. So the first scene that I referenced was Batman when he was in the Axis chemical plant. It's right when the cops storm him and he's trying to get away. He throws down his capsule and the smoke starts to come up. So comparing the Blu-ray to the 4K image there, after looking at this, I actually think in this particular situation, Blu-ray was a better image. Why do I do that? Why did I say that? Just because the 4K image had a very high bluish tint to it. It was almost oversaturated with a bluish color. I don't know if that's something with the actual quality of the image or the 4K print or what, but Blu-ray won in that instance. The next one, the second image that I looked at was the press conference that was held in the very beginning of the movie. This was with the mayor and Harvey Dent. It came, actually I even wrote down, it says 7 minutes and 33 seconds if you guys want to like click on this yourself and see what I'm looking at. In this particular image, nobody won. I would say it's a back picture. It's, you know, it's distance. The colors, it's kind of a dark image in the press conference. So nobody won that one. I'd say they're about the same. The next image I looked at was Vicky Vale with Knox, who's the reporter, and they're in the office together. This came at 13:52. Clearly the 4K image was much better, much sharper, much clearer than the first one. The next image I looked at was Vicky and Knox in Wayne's Armory. You may not see this on the first image that first video that I'm going to do, but we're going to do a follow-up video so we can get that in there. We missed it the first time around, but clearly the 4K image won that one. Then this is where you really get the colors. Joker and his #1 guy, when they're talking about Vicky Vale and he's looking at the stills, 4K, beautiful. The purple in Joker's outfit just was incredible. You'll see a big difference in the image and the clarity in that one. Then the next one was where Batman cracks Joker's poison code on the Gotham Globe. Basically, this was kind of cool. This was just a newspaper heading with the newspaper. So this is a good place to look at the whites versus the Blu-ray colors. And once again, I said that the 4K did better in this instance. But once again, because it's white, I did still see that hint of the bluish image tinge come through. But not enough to make me sway my decision. 4K won that one. Then there's a close-up of Vicky Vale when she's dining in the Wayne mansion. this was clearly, this is a good shot of just a person. And the two comparisons of her in Blu-ray to her in 4K. 4K, you see a big difference. Her face, you can almost see what I call the fleshy colors. You could actually tell, it looked like more like a live, like you're really sitting there looking at the person, the actor in front of you. The next one was Gotham Courthouse. It's a wide view with the Joker's mimes, where the mimes come through, and then there's a big fight with the guns go off and stuff. On this one, the Blu-ray actually won, and the reason behind this, once again, the blue tinge came through again on the 4K image. Once again, I don't know if it's because of the age of the film or whatnot, but I gave that one to the Blu-ray picture. Then Vicki Vale, what I call the one night stand with Batman. This is where she discovers, she's lying on the bed and discovers that the photos that she had just taken of Batman to reveal his identity that she had around her neck are gone. So she's just laying on the bed. And here, I went with a 4K. The light of the bedroom, the brightness came in, and you could really see where the whites of the room were more saturated than in the Blu-ray. And then the last, oh no, this isn't the last one, but number 10, this is just Vicki Vale in her apartment. This is right after the Joker had left after visiting her. And once again, this was a bright room. She was standing by a dining room table, and the natural light that came through the windows, just spectacular. Just the 4K image was so much better. Then I had some fun with this one. Joker, when he went to the museum and took over the museum, poisoned everyone. This was where they're painting all the statues, and the image where they're painting red and blue on like a Caesar statue, a white statue. I wanted to see what that would look like in 4K because the red and the green was so bright, even on the Blu-ray. And on this one, I actually chose the Blu-ray image. I thought for sure the 4K image would be better, but the Blu-ray actually outdid the 4K for whatever reason in this. I had to look at this a few times because I thought I can't be seeing this right, but that's my choice. That's what I said. Blu-ray was better. And the very last one that I'm going to talk about is the Joker in his parade with the smiling gas. He's killing the crowd, killing everyone in the crowd, and he's just having a grand old time in this parade, you know, dancing, singing. And once again here, I went with the Blu-ray. I thought the Blu-ray had a much brighter color saturation than the 4K did. So overall, 4K wins. Although, in most 4Ks, you expect that 4K will win across the board. There's not going to be any instance in the film where a Blu-ray image will be better or equal to a 4K image. But in this movie, Blu-ray actually won out. In some of the really surprising scenes where there was a lot of color, I totally expected the Blu-ray to fail, but it did not. So there you go. Now just to follow up, after this video, I'm going to post this video very shortly. Probably, I might post it tonight. A follow-up video will follow this, part 2. And this will be the actual images that I took from the film. So you, my members, can actually take a look with your own eyes and make the decisions and see if, you agree with me or if I'm crazy or what. But yes, I'm going to do that. There will be another follow-up video on this Batman where I'm going to add, there's 3 videos that didn't get in here the first time around. And those were the Armory, the Joker Museum and the Joker in the Parade. But those will be added shortly. My niece is doing all my editing for me, and school just started, so it's going to be when she gets around to it. I told her not to rush, so. But thank you for subscribing. Yay, I finally did my Batman review. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, to click on that like, and please share, and ring the bell.